Hello, I'm Stephen Monkey Mason and welcome to the review rant random for Red Hill. This film is fucking brilliant. Okay, now this film looks like a western, doesn't it? Like Red Hill. Guys on horses. Electrifying western is the tagline across the top. Well, the comment anyway from E Film Critic. Right, okay, so this film's amazing. It's a shame that I picked this up in Poundland for £1, hence why I've got 2 copies of it. There's been a few outtakes. I've said hence, I didn't think I've even told you I've got 2 copies of it. Like, I bought it again because I thought I was going to give it to somebody to pass on and go, look, check this movie out. And when I went to watch this the other night, this was the one I opened. So yeah, there's definitely 2 copies. Like, I picked this up for £1 in Poundland, and just the cover. I mean, look at the presentation. It's embossed. It's a nice looking cover. There's something in there I need to talk about in a second, but I put this on thinking it was a western, and it's not. It's inspired by westerns. It's inspired by a lot of things. It's inspired by First Blood. It's inspired by Die Hard. Patrick Hughes, is it Patrick Hughes? Patrick Hughes, amazing talent. Absolutely amazing talent. $700,000. I don't know if that's Australian or American. Writer, director, editor, producer. Filmed on tail ends of film reel from Fast and Furious 4. So somebody's came along and snipped this all together, so they've got enough to film. Filmed in 4 weeks in Ottawa, in Australia. Literally paying locals with crates of beer to get shots and scales taken over a town, and it is one of them films that everyone's come along and went, right, let's get this done, and you can fucking see it on camera. Like, fucking brilliant movie. Like, didn't know any of the actors, didn't know any of the directors. So the story is a guy called Cooper married to Alice Cooper. Funny story about that if you watch the film. So his wife is heavily pregnant. They moved to this small town, and he's come from the city, and he basically leaves the car with his wife because she's pregnant, just in case she needs to go into labour or anything like that. So he walks into town and takes in the new town, and gets a cold shoulder pretty much off all the sheriff's department. Gets welcomed by one guy, but then you see another deputy is a bit like, and then he meets the actual sheriff, and the sheriff wants to give him a hard time, and it's a phasing error. You know, he's like, oh, you're local, meet the locals kind of thing. So anyone seeing stuff like Hot Fuzz, it's a bit like that as well, but not in the comedy sense. It's more like, right, getting to know the locals, and they won't even give him a car. He has to take the horse around, gets to ride his horsey, and he goes out and investigates. There's been reports of a Black Panther and attack, and the fucking sheriff's like, it's not fucking Africa, it's fucking Australia, it's fucking brilliant that. And he goes out and investigates, and there's some really stunning shots. Like, he's going up the road on his horse, and there's this windy fucking road in the background, and like they was saying, like, the audio commentary for this movie is outstanding as well. But they were just saying that they did it in one take. He went up the hill, he turned around, came back down the hill, right shot, next, let's go. Guerrilla filming style. And he comes back to town, and like everyone's just fucking skitzing out, and he's basically like, what's going on? And it's really well told because we don't know anything what's going on. It hasn't foreshadowed us, it hasn't warned us about this. He's just like, oh. And basically in the past there is a guy called, oh fucking hell, what's he called? Jimmy? We're forgetting his name. I want to call him Jimmy, but he's not going to be called Jimmy. But no, there's a guy, he's a bush tracker, escaped from prison. He's been in prison for 25 years. Half his face is burnt away, and basically he's come to the town, and he's the best tracker around, and they're all crapping themselves. And they all like go out, like literally try and make a kill box for this guy, and he's like, well, that bad? And this guy just turns up and starts blowing people away. Really great reveals, great menacing. And it's just class, and he just sort of does the whole like First Blood, like Rambo, like comes back to town and just causes chaos. The twists and turns, and then so some of the visuals, I mean, there's a bit where he's riding up the hill and the lightning strikes. I mean, they spent the money well in like visual productions. There's some amazing imagery, some brutalism, real brutalism. And then just the story why he's come back to town to kill everyone, and the reason why he sort of, like, Cooper now becomes like the outsider looking around, well, something's not right here, and that's what's brilliant about this movie. Like, literally buy it. Like, literally buy it, because, like, not only is it well made, it looks amazing, but again, it's just the passion behind it. I think it comes across the screen so well. Everyone's wanting to make the best movie possible. And as I say, like, it just, I mean, it's even got like a little hidden bit at the end, which I'll talk about in the outtakes, but I literally watched this, I wrote a review for it, and then it was meant to be part of my series called Fast Forward Reviews when we were developing season 4. We never filmed season 4, and then, like, I watched it again, and I wrote the fucking review again, and then we never got around it. Now I've watched it this week with lockdown, and I'm standing here right now saying it's one of the best movies I think I own. Like, I've got so much love and passion for this movie. Like, if anyone loves, I mean, it's a modern western. Again, it needs to be discovered. I mean, a lot of people's probably discovered it, but you need to see this, and I'll see you in the outtakes. Right. Here in the outtakes is a bit of newspaper here, right, which is going to show you when I originally had seen this movie and wrote the review. Because in the movie, there's a black cat, and it's not South Africa. It's like what it is. It's just subtly done in the background, like the idea that there's a cat, and then the cat just strolls in. And the funny thing about it is the director plays the cat, but then they've put it in CGI, and it's just a black panther stalking the. I mean, for years around here, there's been rumours of a black cat. Even my stepdad Morris has went, "Be careful in them woods." And my stepdad's a gameskeeper, and I'm like, "What?" And he just be careful. And like when he tells me that, there's just a sense of coldness. You know what I mean? Because like fucking 10 minutes that way and you're in the middle of fucking the boondocks, like there's nout. There's absolutely nothing. There's woods and trips and stuff. So this newspaper report. Now again, if you watch the movie, there's the end credits, then there's a bit with a panther, and you just they've had a lot of fun. So here we go. The Daily Star. Fucking hell, the 1st of June 2017, so 3 years ago I was going to do, so it would have been before this, I'd seen this movie and I was meant to do the review. Front page, Black Panther stalks mum in UK woods, victim now terrified to leave the house. There's a picture of the Black Panther. I literally went, right, give us that newspaper. I bought the newspaper just for that. As I say, that'll be great for me review. I folded it up and then there, so yeah. Great look at the newspaper and just see Black Panther terrorises. You know, not about that. I mean, saying that tanker bomb kills 90 people. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, just the world. Every time you look at a paper, someone's dead. But yeah, Black Panther front page. But no, Red Hill, an amazing, amazing movie. Honestly, check it out. Absolutely check it out. It's amazing. Right, thanks for watching. Well done to Patrick Hughes making that. Goodbye for now.
Hello, and welcome to a special ending. Now, Red Hill, about a month ago. Haven't got around to doing the audio commentary for it, which is a bit shit. But haven't unlocked the video, so it's been sitting there like a second wave. I've been dropping a lot of new videos. Doing a lot of tidying up today. You might notice some new bits and bobs in the background. Especially the thing lamp there. Oh. Blop. Bounce. Anyway, I was tidying up and I actually found my review of Red Hill. Now, because I wrote it on scrap bit of paper at work, sorry, my new light I've got as well isn't as bright as I expected. I originally wrote this review on the 20th of March 2017. So yeah, it's a scrap bit of paper. Could technically be the 21st, you know, of scrap paper, but yeah. So there, Red Hill. So what did I write? When a young deputy along with his wife moved to a small town for a fresh start, things don't really go to plan on his first day. That could be his last. Not only, it's a fucking little additive there. Not only does everyone give off an unwelcome vibe, even the sheriff does not want him around. It's a strange little town in Australia. As he sets out on his horse to investigate a strange attacks on cattle, things get even odder when he returns to find the whole town on lockdown. Everyone on edge. News of a dangerous killer heading towards the town spreads fear like wildfire as this town may just have a few dark secrets. Budget to 720 grand. 80,000 feet of film used from Fast and Furious. So yeah, a couple of production notes. What did I think of it though? It's all what survived. From looking at the box and cover, brief write up, I thought this was a western. I totally did think it was a western. But the moment it starts, it's definitely not a western, as it's set in modern times in Australia, but does carry a tribute vibe to westerns, Aussie style. Aussie style, wow. The main actor totally looks like Ryan Reynolds. It's hard and tricky to get your head around it at first. The acting is great in this, along with the main bad guy who has half his face missing. He's not really a bad guy now, but yeah. Which adds to a great performance. It's really odd and creepy seeing someone with two different sides of the face. It has a bit of light humour, and as the horsey is funny and very violent. But this is well filmed, directed. Some of the shots are stunning. It's a bit music video-y. But it's a great film. It also like the book story going on with the black. I also like the backstory going on with the black cat attacks and things. So yeah, that was like one of my original writes. Now normally I would used to write these down, and then I would put it on the computer and just analyse that, get some facts and figures, and then obviously have a script to follow. But that was like originally was going to be a fast forward reviews. Fuck me, this light is proper dark. Wow. So yeah, so say I was tidying up this morning and it was just wedged down there. So yeah, I thought I'll put this on, add to the end of this new chair. Take it, yeah. Josh Brolin's going to get wrapped to his chair in the Goonies. I don't know what that noise is. I'm going to get the WD-40. Right, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.